Hey everybody. Happy, what day is today? Is it even time for Wednesday?
It's late night chop.
Late night chop. Welcome to Late Night Chop with RainbowPrince. Anyways, you guys, I don't know. Maybe I moved the camera too much in my hand. Need one of those, whatever you call them, anyway. So, I wanted to welcome you guys to Late Night Chop with RainbowPrince tonight. Sorry it's a little bit tiring today. It was tiresome for me. I don't know why. I even drank my Starbucks, and for some reason, I'm like still lollygagging. Okay, so, anyways, you guys, just want to welcome you guys to my late night talk with RainbowPrince. How you guys doing, anyways? Happy day to y'all going into the week and finishing it off. So, just gonna give you guys a quick update. Supposed to have Friday. This Friday, is it? Friday or Saturday? Goddess Dyad will be joining us to do some sort of flow for y'all. I'm going to interview them for a little bit. Goddess Dyad is my wife's upcoming rap artist group, right? And she's AKA known as La Bosette. So, anyways, once again, I'd like to thank you guys for joining my live feed as well as my podcast. And I do have a new YouTube channel up right now. So, I wasn't sure if you guys caught my last segment, and that was in reference to hate and fear, right, babe? Mm-hmm. So, hate, like I mentioned before, hate is really a really harsh word, and I don't really care for it, that word at all. Maybe very much dislike, but to a point of hate, that's just really some harsh stuff, you know what I mean? But fear, I was going to let you guys know, throughout the lives that we live as a child, it matters a lot how that child perceives and has a perception of coming into the world. And pretty much a lot of times as we find it and we grow with a lot of trials that we've gone through, hidden agendas, hidden pain, pain that was caused, that was never brought out in the open, leaves an individual to seek out help. And at times, like a lot of percent, there's people that just don't even get the help that they're looking for, and that tapers to individuals who are tapered in a certain way as they grow and progress in life. So choices are made on haste that are wrong, that are completely wrong, completely cruel. Not so because that they're cruel, is probably because of the simple fact they never quite got any type of help as they seeked it out in their younger age. Yes, babe? Want to say hello?
Hi.
Can I?
What?
Say hello? Say hi.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Say hi, wifey.
Hi.
That's wifey right there. She's my number one. That's my twin flame right there. And
what about ride or die?
Ride or die. Ride or die.
I don't know about the dying part, but
not the dying. Ride or live. Ride and live.
Ride and live.
Anyways, like I was mentioning, right, babe? We were talking about, like, as a child, you grow up into this world, and lots of people come across, lots of kids. There's, I can't even count or fathom the number that's out there. The children that have been hurt in this world, and hurt in ways that a lot of us can't really take. So as they progress in life, some of them are a little lucky, actually blessed to know that they were able to find a positive outlook during that time. But there's a lot of us who has withheld that, the pain, not being able to release, to free ourselves. So therefore we still progress in a sense of trying to push forward, but never ever really getting that type of relief, of help that we seek out for us spiritually, mentally, as well as just being a decent human being. So, and that being said, if you look at today, in today's society, our world today, there's so much confusion, quite a bit anger and frustration, and just, nobody wanting to really compromise anymore. It's to a point where there's so much pain in the world. It's really, really not even the hate that comes forth. It stems from the pain that was caused to the individuals way back then, or even at a time in their life where they were not able to cope with it. And they progress thinking, having this in mind, thinking that they're okay, And then when things come about and trials throughout life and like things that we've got going on politically within the world, as well as like trials, some with racism, hatred, and all that, nobody knows how to act simply because there's so much pain that's caused to an individual that they suppress, and they continue to try to go forth through life thinking, oh, well, I'm cool, I made it through this, but not really mentally getting the help that you need for the heart to feel better. You get what I'm saying? So as we go forth and we progress through life, you're thinking, well, I'm cool, I'm good, I made it through that one. But did you really make it through that one? Or did you just put it on the side burner and have that deal or dealt with as you progress? You get what I'm saying? Because when I see all this acts of violence, racism, political things that they do that are not accounted for and positive for the people, moves that they make that don't make no type of sense, lots of times it stems from when they're younger, because where we learn is strictly from home. I mean, that's where you're first taught. You get what I'm saying? And then if you're damaged while being taught in a place where it's supposed to have been the safest environment for any child to be, really messes with your mind as you grow into this world thinking. And as you progress, you come across your life, depending on what path you take, is where you can see, well, shoot, I can get through this. And sometimes you normally take a path simply because you just don't really give a rat's cahoot, because enough was enough and you're fed up, and might as well throw in the towel. Let's go get some more pain. But little did you know, you're quite important to the work and glory of God. Little do we all know that, because somewhere down the road, you're going to have to take in consideration that you as an individual are damn well worth it. You get what I'm saying? And if we're going to go around and not get the help that we need to be better in our minds and in our hearts, we can't teach the children any better than what we know today. You get what I'm saying? Because unless we deal with the direct problem from where it stems from, you're always going to get this type of ordeal going on, because there's too much of clashing of the titans and not just fixing things. You get it? And it really stems with the individual themselves. Whether you're a leader of the world or you're just somebody who takes out trash like I do sometimes. But you get what I'm saying? It really depends on how you deal with it, how you cope with what comes into your life. And as a child, they should always be safe to know they can always run to their parents. And we try to instill that to our kids, no matter what the concept, what it is, whatever they want to tell us. We keep it open to a certain degree of level of respect from a child to a parent. But like, any other parent, we're always still learning and trying to better ourselves. So for the root of the problem of the world, it's really not about race or hate, because those things are taught. It's what you've learned along the way trying to progress as a human being. And really, you never really seeked out what the real issue was from the jump, or never even got help, or never had a soundboard or anybody who cared enough to hear what happened. And how do you find the remedy in that if you don't speak? You know what I mean? God gave us a mouth for a reason, to utilize it for the right things. And a lot of people take advantage of what they have and the power to do certain things. But the simplicity of things is, if you can't help yourself, you just can't help anybody else. But you can try. But the thing is, you got to find out what really stems from the problem and the issue that you have of your own. You know what I mean? Because if you know, like, I've always been an individual who's been very positive, very strong-headed, very independent, to a point where I felt everything was great and gravy. I could get through it. You know, yeah, just a little bit of here, riff-raff here and there. And in all actuality, I was just lying to myself. You know what I mean? Like, dang, I didn't realize I had issues. Like mental issues, like issues that occurred that I never ever sought help for. So that tends to make a person not being able to literally free themselves from what holds them bondage. You get what I'm saying? So, anyways, I'd like to thank you guys for joining Rainbow Prince on live feed on Facebook, as well as please do check out my YouTube channels, as well as podcasts, which is Spotify, Anchor, Breaker, Radio Public, as well as Google. And I just want to thank you. Please stop by at Amazon, take my book, pick up my book, ebook, or my paperback. You're welcome to take a look at both, or try to even get them if you can. The first one is Rainbow Prince, Into the Mind of a Lighted Being. And my second one is Walk to the Rainbow with Me, correct? A Walk to the Rainbow with Me. And the next one is Zay and Zuela book novel series. And that one is Kingdom and Thrones. First book series is Lost in Samaria. So check me out. I hope you guys like it. And please do comment, as well as share your thoughts and let me know what you're thinking. So we can kind of, like, you know, collab a little bit, see what we can do as a positive ripple effect across the world. Once again, I'd like to thank you guys for joining Rainbow Prince Late Night Chop with Rainbow Prince and Wifey. But as we always do here at Rainbow Prince, is mask on, hand sanitize, precautions for all the stuff that COVID tries to bring our way. We can do this. One, unite together. So me and my wife, we're not alone. You know, it's just two of us, but there's a whole lot of y'all, and we can all do this together. You get what I'm saying? You're not alone, and we don't plan to be in this effect that we're trying to do across the world. So please do join my wife and I as we try to be that ripple effect of love across the world, not just certain places like in my hometown, okay? But to all the island peeps, please show support for an island sister. To all my rainbow peeps, likewise, Facebook peeps, family peeps, friend peeps, those who are not friend peeps, and those who don't want to be my peeps, you're going to be my peeps eventually. Anyways, like we do here, all the time, rocking the one love. God bless. Rainbow Prince, signing out. Thank you. Have a blessed day.